branch you served in?
Okay, my name is Harry Lefty Boland. I was in World War II in the Navy for almost 3 years. I was aboard the destroyer Escort 112, and we done anti-sub duty and escort transports between the States and all the way over to Suez Canal and all the way up in the North Atlantic to past Greenland, and then the escorts from over in England would come and take them the rest of the way to Murmansk. How's that?
That's awesome.
I guess that. Anything else in that line you need?
I thought that was good. You guys think that was good? Were you drafted or did you enlist?
Well, we were, at that time they had a draft on, and we all went to the draft board and passed the physicals. And then we were just waiting to be called in a couple months. But I talked 5 of my buddies that I went to school with, and we volunteered for the service. And if you passed the Navy's physical and that at that time, we all went in the Navy naturally. We passed the physicals. We got our pick, then we could leave. So we might have went in a couple months early, but anyway, we were, got what we wanted. I told a couple of my buddies, I says, one thing about the Navy, you always got your bed and your food with you, and you haven't, then you better know how to swim. but we went through boot camp together. And should I keep going what I did?
Oh yeah, you keep talking.
Okay. After I got out of boot camp, I was very mechanically inclined. I got to go to the University of Illinois to a diesel engineering school. After I got out of that one in late '43. Then I got to go to advanced school in Portsmouth, Virginia. Then I got to go up to Philadelphia Navy Yard and help put the finishing touches on my ship, the DE Carter, the USS Carter DE-112. I was there the day they launched it. That's the kind of papers I was looking for. I had, the invitation and all that stuff, but I couldn't find them. I got so many papers from different things that, well, anyway, after that, then we went everywhere. We made several runs across the Atlantic and Mediterranean. We crossed the Mediterranean in southern France the day that they invaded southern France. At that time, the old Messerschmitts was coming out of Africa, but you never even got a shot at them. It was flying so low that they were gone before you even got a shot at them. But we went all the way, took some ships all the way to the Suez Canal. And I've been as far in the South Atlantic as Jamaica and Bermuda, and Newfoundland, Greenland, Nova Scotia. But I never got to go to England. But I say, like, our ships would meet theirs and transfer the convoys to them, and then we'd come back. About the last 6 months of the war, though, we had strictly anti-submarine duty. We was the flagship of a squadron, so we had a lieutenant commander was always the captain of the destroyer escorts, but we had a full commander that was in charge of the 5 ships. But the North Atlantic, someday it seems like a miracle, it's like a mirror. And the next day you're looking up at the waves and you're looking down at the troughs. Well, it wasn't quite that bad, but it was pretty rough. One of our radio men had a emergency appendicitis. All we had on our ship was a first-class pharmacist. So the doctor was on the adjoining ship, or one of the other ships. So we pulled alongside as close as they could get, and then he shot a line over, and then he put a big cable on that. And that poor doctor, he had to ride from that ship in a breacher's buoy over to our ship. Now, one minute he disappeared down the water, and the next minute he was 15, 20 feet up in the air. I mean, now it seems funny, but at that time I guess it wasn't. But he operated on this gentleman. He was a radio man, and everybody was kidding him. Oh, yeah. Well, the next day, believe it or not, they had him up walking. I mean, and when you're a destroyer, Escort, it's not a big ship. It's only about 300 foot long, and it's from the troughs and waves and stuff. It's continually vibrating, plus, you know, weaving up and down and sideways. They had that poor guy walking around. They said it was good for him. But they was all kidding him and asked him how straight that score was. He said it was just a little bit wavy. Oh, shoot.